Aloha, this is Yogi Tom, Jeff. I am here doing a little recording review of this lovely new addition to my life. I know some of you may know, my wife asked that I stop buying new ukuleles, so I'm selling one to make room for this one, which she is okay with. And since this was sub $200, including a hard shell archtop old tweed collar case, I'm in the clear as far as that's concerned. So this is an old Harmony Baritone, I believe 1950s era, mahogany body with some old school rosewood. Love the grain there on the fret. Rosewood fretboard and bridge. Really nice carved saddle there. Rosette around the sound hole, nothing fancy. The decal is still intact. This is what leads me to believe that this is from the 50s. The other ones I've seen listed as 50s have this patent number and the same style of headstock, I think, or the decal. I think they switched to something a little more space aged from what I can gather online once they got into the 60s, 70s. So this may be late 50s, early 60s, who knows. The friction tuners are actually quite nice. They hold the tune quite well, and they're actually not as finicky as some other older tuners are. If anybody knows what these are, I'd love to know, because they're great. Yeah. This is my first baritone, so it also fills in kind of a niche that I've been wanting to explore, and it's really, it's lovely. I think as soon as I picked it up off of the rack at a music store, used music store in Portland, it just spoke to me. And a lot of that, I think, is the guitar sound, guitar-like sound. I tried playing guitar a long time ago, and I could never manage the strings, the 6 strings, but here we are with the ukulele, and it feels really nice to just play. But here's a little sample of open. Just have it tuned D, G, B, E. It's so warm and resonant. I don't know what strings are on here. They look newer. They don't look like they're from the 50s, which is nice. Wound 3rd and 4th, seems like some type of nylon for the 1st and 2nd. The frets are all very clean and well dressed. It's really kind of hard to find any fault with this thing, which is why I'm so shocked that it was as cheap as it was. I'm looking at it again now. So there's actually also some tortoiseshell binding up on the top, which I kind of overlooked, but it's a nice little detail. The join down here on the bottom, it's not the best grain matching, but it looks just fine to me. The back has this really lovely slight arch to it, slight radius, and you can actually see it gets thinner. It starts thinner up here at the top, and by the time it ends up at the back, it is, I haven't measured it, but it is noticeably wider down there at the back. The only problem I can find with it, and I don't even know if this is a problem per se, it's probably just a matter of wicking some hide glue in there or something along that line. There's a little bit of a separation visible just in the join there with the neck, but I don't think it really affects the playability. And of course it's got dings and play use, but nothing really, no damage to the top, which is nice. No cracks that I can see. So here's, I'm still kind of getting the hang of baritone tuning and playing the same chord shapes, but knowing that they're different chords. So bear with me. This is going to be a little touch and go. This is, oh gosh, an old classic one from one of my favorite bands. I'm sure you can figure out the tune as soon as I get going here. Well, you wake up in the morning, you hear the church bell ring, and you go marching to the table. you see the same damn thing. Knife and fork upon the table, but nothing in your pan. And if you say a word about it, you get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Yonder come Miss Rosie. How in the world did you know? By the way she wears her apron, and by the clothes she wore. Umbrella on her shoulder, a piece of paper in her hand. She come to tell the governor, turn loose my man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Well, if you're ever in Houston, oh, you better walk right. You better not gamble, and you better not fight. For the sheriff, he'll arrest you. He's gonna take you down. You bet your bottom dollar you're penitentiary bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. I love it. Love every bit of it. So this is definitely a keeper. Really happy that I found it, and possibly dangerous that I've been introduced to a new size of ukulele. But for now, this is Yogi Tom signing off. Thanks for listening.